This guy runs an open your mouth thing. This is the talk. And if anyone here wants to hear some Spanish bars, then here we are. So, are we ready for the next act? Yeah. All right. Great pleasure to introduce the one, the only Politik-O.
Smash it, brother. Nice one, bro. How we doing, everyone? Yo, can we hold it a sec? So, guys, I want a bit of crowd participation in this one, yeah? So when I say, as disaster unfurls, I want you all to shout at the top of your lungs, it's a dog eats dog world, okay? So let me try it. As disaster unfurls, it's a dog eats dog world. Yes, let's bust it. It's a dog-eat-dog world, absurd individualism, society's mentalism. As disaster unfurls, it's a dog-eats-dog world. As disaster unfurls, it's a dog-eats-dog world. This pandemic is not just a viral pathogen, it's a social reveal of the capitalist stratagem as this disease spreads, activating a virus that's long infected our heads. Our minds find only thoughts of me, no spare thought for we, the wider community. The shelves are barren sea of soap and toiletries, bare essential commodities, bare essential commodity. Stock data starches, we need to think where our heart is, because those that are being blasted are those hovering the breadline, while the middle class is chilling just fine. With their hoarding of food and sanitizer, this illness deludes, they are none the wiser. This is a social disease. Please open your eyes and see how the system responds in times of tragedy. It's a dog-eat-dog world, absurd individualism, society's mentalism. As disaster unfurls, it's a dog-eat-dog world. As disaster unfurls, it's a dog-eat-dog world.
It is clear that Asian Americans are facing discrimination over a disease that does not discriminate.
I would like to begin by announcing some important developments in our war against the Chinese virus.
Why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus?
Among all the uncertainty, people programmed by the words that are on the TV and the media, feed fear and hate to ya, using these events as a political device. Complete disregard for how these words affect lives. Language in public office should be meticulous and contrived. Perhaps it is, and this demagoguery is well and truly alive. We need to fight this narrative as a globalized demo stand, united and declarative. This dog-eats-dog world is not how we should choose to live. It's a dog-eat-dog world, absurd individualism, society's mental isms. As disaster unfurls, it's a dog-eat-dog world. As disaster unfurls, it's a dog-eat-dog world.
To put it simply, if too many people become seriously unwell at one time, the NHS will be unable to handle it. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
Seeing so much complacency with everybody going to the beach and chilling by the sea. What did Johnson expect? Why did it take so long for him to implement the measures to protect the populace? Advice does nothing, we knew this was coming. Why did we have to wait for the consequence of death spikes and lives lost? At what cost? Herd immunity is fucking lunacy. We're not a petri dish, we are a community. Hindsight is great, we could see the effect on other nation states. Now we're 887,000 lives too late. It's a dog-eats-dog world, absurd individualism, society's mentalism. As disaster unfurls, it's a dog-eats-dog world. As disaster unfurls, it's a dog-eats-dog world. Thank you. Dog world. Thank you. Hold up. Let me introduce it, bro. Right. So this next one, it's a philosophical breakdown of what this whole debacle of COVID and all that shit, the philosophical perspectives that came into my mind. So let's run it. Living through a piece of history. What happens tomorrow is a mystery. So today I'ma design some bliss for me. Don't mean to blaspheme, but my God reeks of infamy. Living through a piece of history. What happens tomorrow is a mystery. So today I'ma design some bliss for me. Don't mean to blaspheme, but my God reeks of infamy. Dig through my theodicies. A global crisis happened to land in my odyssey. Pick up the pen and my Homer and my Ulysses. Living these events and make sense. Right now the only saving graces lie within the community. Through the pursuit of knowledge, we've crucified God. Reaching Nietzsche's apostasy, a Mercurian thought has me curious about the world's current spectacles. Curious about whether these events are tough believers heretical. The problem of evil amplified in real time while we're alive. A global catastrophe having the world in a chokehold, left by a deity to die. Living through a piece of history. What happens tomorrow is a mystery. So today I'ma design some bliss for me. Don't mean to blaspheme, but my God reeks of infamy. Living through a piece of history. What happens tomorrow is a mystery. So today I'ma design some bliss for me. Don't mean to blaspheme, but my God reeks of infamy. All these abstract contemplations sparking synaptic conversations triggered by a cataclysm, philosophical sensation. Shaking an event, that's a statement. In its purest form, the current stance is changing norms, cooking up a storm. As I engage, bring you my revelations on this one-of-a-kind platform. As the world keeps turning, fire keeps burning. We as sentient beings ought to never stop learning, always yearning for new knowledge. Some still decide to pay homage to a creator, something greater beyond that of which we conceive. Yet with everything right now that occupy the zeitgeist, that makes it so damn hard to believe. Living through a piece of history. What happens tomorrow is a mystery. So today I'ma design some bliss for me. Don't mean to blaspheme, but my God reeks of infamy. Living through a piece of history. What happens tomorrow is a mystery. So today I'ma design some bliss for me. Don't mean to blaspheme, but my God reeks of infamy. Omniscient, omnipotent, omnibenevolent. You think right now the power of prayer will be prevalent? One thing to me seems self-evident. Those touching palms are irrelevant. Perhaps the recipient isn't the one that we envision. Perhaps expectations are wrongly conditioned. If we reconceive, perhaps we'll reconcile with the reality we live in. Because Whitehead said he never saw Abrahamic conception. Process theory, philosophical projections, ecocentric, holistic reflection, recognizing connection and alternative recognition of the divine. One elegant way to define the problem of suffering resolved in a thought cloud. Such a compelling design. We've been at it for over 2 years now. Who knows when this catastrophe will end and we can mend bridges that have fallen. I am calling upon my mental faculties to swim in meditation, emancipate the mind to explore the metaphysical, find the philosophical perspectives in this event. Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Those words have never been truer to me until we were bestowed with the opportunities that this event is giving. Thank you! Right, so I've started off aggressive, so I'm gonna pull it back. I'm gonna give you my love songs. A bit of love time now. Now it's time for my crowd pleasers. So, ladies and jelly beans, let's run it. Yo, so let me tell you about this woman I've been seeing, man, yeah? She entered my world a year ago and turned it upside down. Now, let me tell you about our first day, man. You would not believe. Oh, the way that she moves me. So smooth, oxytocin, absolutely. Down through her eyes 1,000 times. Hypnotized by the cutie. The day I met her, she bought me a drink and another. I start to think, is she trying to intoxicate me? Little does she know her bitter orange aroma drives me crazy. Such a delicious lady, the waves in her eyes make me want to call her baby. Took me on a journey around her island, over hills by her oceans as the wind animates the sand. Electricity intensified by the touch of her hand. Cover me in pink mementos, I savor each and every strand. Oh, the way that she moves me. So smooth, oxytocin, absolutely. Down through her eyes 1,000 times. Hypnotized by the cutie. let's go. She's soft, she's smooth with a compelling texture. Pleasure I never imagined when I started to text her. The way we intertwine in perspectives to connect her. The chemical reaction resulting in a physical interaction. Symbiotic forces of attraction. Dive for pearls in her oceans. Tantalized by the current, we are carried by the motions. Elixir of life, submerged in the potions. A deliciously fleeting moment. Every kiss from her lips, I'll be hooked, even more potent. Oh, the way that she moves me. So sweet accent, so sad, absolutely. Down through her eyes, 1,000 times. Hypnotized by the cutie. I'm addicted to her flavors every time our bodies meet. Every second I save her into me. She sees in the sea, breezes intimacy. Soothing as a clashing tide on a beach. I'm entranced by her caresses. Tactile softness of her touches, how she expresses. Free me from worries and stresses. Her clothes brush over silk as she undresses. Passion in our pleasure, pleasure in our passion. Her lips imprinted on my neck in a flirtatious fashion. Impossible to measure, this woman takes action. Transcendental waves. Her fragrance on her collar has me enslaved. Rose, lavender, ylang, now I'm crazed. As the room ignites fire between our lips. A nuclear explosion burning bright heat so intense, overpowering the daylight. It's like we are lost in the moment. Dive together into the soul. South of the land we floating. South of the land we floating. South of the land we floating. Oh, south of the land we floating. Thank you! Right, let's run it. Okay, ladies and jelly beans, this is another, so basically the song I just did for you, I just released on Spotify, Apple Music, and iTunes, all that jazz. If you want to find it, come to me throughout the night. I've got a QR code on my phone. Scan that shit and find me. Let's go. This is Wonderland. Oh, how we fall truly over and over again. She took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. She took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. This goes a fantasy, ubiquitous endorphins over to a tapestry. She's got a passion for passion, hard to make the down, I feel the need to ration. When she call me dashing, try not to blush. As a brown boy, that means some in trust. She has me pining, thinking if I'm whining or dining, hoping not to break her heart like a fine china. Turn all my key scales from minor to major, feel like I'm actually plagiarizing. The nine muses catching fuses, spotlight down the line, getting ever closer to the dynamite. But it's alright, time to ignite on this cold winter night. Neath the stars and the moon, feeling right. The light ignites the conversations, talking about the cosmos and trials and tribulations. We engage in chemistry, interpreting equations, such a delightful sensation. She took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. She took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. Took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. She took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. Oh, how we fall truly over and over again. It's my pleasure, quitting into illa. I'm the feline Cheshire to a new measure. She has me running on the hat and now I'm strategizing to get caught in her eyelids, walking to her dreams and sliding into the arms of her psyche. Make her hate the fact that she likes me. It's alright, B, I'm just playing with your mind beats, making you wonder what I'm thinking, what I'm drinking with my stripe. With a stripe, my glasses clink. She turns bitches on the brink of emotion while we sip our potion. Conversation flowing with the current stronger than the ocean, and the butterflies materialize with their motion for a moment. Nothing else matters as we flirt with the stratosphere and split with the last two people here in this late. Ignoring our pocket watches on this very important day. She took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. She took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. Took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. She took my hand, tumbled down the rabbit hole, now we in Wonderland. Oh, how we fall Oh, do 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 do. Thank you.
Oi, come, show some love. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Politico. Can we make some noise?